Welcome to Bounce of the Ball. If you're listening to us on Spotify, Apple, give a follow and a 5-star review and share it on your socials. And if you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel and like our videos. Gentlemen, it's been a busy week of football. How did you guys see some of the transfer window activity going on?
It's been good, eh? Like it's finally getting exciting. I remember Chappy saying, dude, this is just silly season, man. This is just silly season."
It's ridiculous,
Yeah.
isn't it? Absolutely
Yep.
ridiculous. The amounts of money being thrown around as well are just absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, absolutely. That is so true.
What do you
So
think, Chappy?
I just, as Taona said, I like to refer to this as silly season.
Mm.
Lots of rumors, and it's one of those things. I get disgusted as well when I look at the amount of money being spent and thrown around, but that's the world we live in, and that's football, unfortunately. Um,
absolutely.
Yeah, so there's been a couple of big ticket moves so far. I guess we'll start with the latest one, and Mr. Koulibaly finally leaving Napoli. It's
Do you
only
guys
Yeah.
taken the
remember?
man. I was gonna say it's only taken the man what almost 10 years to get out, but
I know that Mo Salah has done the business on Koulibaly twice. That's Mo Salah, right? We have to remember we
three
played
times.
Napoli 4 times, but we played them 4 times and we lost two. We drew one and we won one, right? And one of the
Mm,
ones we lost, it was a nil response. That's part of that was Koulibaly. Like
Koulibaly,
he was
absolutely. Yeah.
I think the guy is talented. I know he's coming at a later time in his professional career, um, but I genuinely feel like a lot of the time, a lot of athletes don't get the type of recognition they deserve until they come to the Premier League. Um, and maybe this is his opportunity to come out of his restrictions in the Serie A, come in and get some serious exposure in the latter part of his career. What, 31? He could put 3 good seasons together. If they get him and they get Kimpembe, I think that would be good. I'm hearing that City are now reluctant or not as eager to let Nathan Ike go if Zinchenko is going to Arsenal. So I think Kimpembe and Koulibaly are those really good. Like I would prefer they did that than spend 41 million on Nathan Ike. Yet you know it's not going to be Kimpembe, and you can get Kimpembe at 41 million. That's a reasonable for a World Cup winner. 20 what? 23, 24. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true. Look, I don't have much to say on Kimpembe because I feel like it's just a hype fest. When it comes to Koulibaly, I sense he's going to struggle in the Premier League. That's just my take on it. I mean, dude, it's just so much competitive than the Italian. They don't give you that much space, and it's constant. So it'll be interesting to see how he actually deals with it. At least I would say right off this season, and then let's see what he does the next season. Kimpembe, from what I hear, people say is just amazing. He's the product, but and I don't know. He just sounds like a PSG player to me.
So talking about Koulibaly, I think Rue, you actually sent these stats from Sky Sports to me, and having a look over the last, what's that, 2 years? No, that's last season, isn't it? Where we're looking at how Napoli actually performed when he played against when he didn't play. Um, you cannot argue with that winning percentage with him playing. It just shows that he's a solid defender.
Yeah, he is.
I
Yeah.
suppose the one concern you'd have there is the fact that he missed those 11 games. That's a fair chunk of the season, in all honesty. I don't know. As I said, watching Napoli for me, they've always been a little bit on the boring side. I guess once their team got ripped apart when Benitez went there and they changed to the more defensive play, they bore me. I don't know. They just seem to be very defensive. They are, mate, they're defensively sound, yes, but they don't offer a lot going forward. And trying to catch teams on the counter attack all the time, I don't know. It's not my idea of winning football anymore.
Look, I absolutely love playing against Napoli for preseason because they actually show how great attacking is, and these numbers they just show that Koulibaly, is very very effective in that team in Napoli, and it'll be interesting to see if he does that for Chelsea and he's that highly effective in the Premier League. But these numbers are insane. It's like close to VVD stuff.
My concern, though, is the fact that it's just a lesser league.
I'll give you
Like,
that.
as
I'll
good
give you that.
as, like, I won't lie, Juventus, quality team. Inter
Yeah,
Milan, they took a big backward step. Um, and then, yeah, we all know AC Milan, they're pretty awful at the moment. And Napoli, yes, they've been consistent, but that team, slowly but surely, the players are getting older. And I don't know, the Italian league, I just don't think is as good as the rest of the leagues out there.
true, true, true.
I'll I'll give you I'll give you some of that. I
Yep.
think, excuse me, if we're looking at France, Portugal, Italy, the Netherlands, Germany, um, and Spain and England, all these seven leagues offer you something different. They've got their own strengths, and it's complemented by the style of football that is predominant in that country. In the Netherlands and in Spain, you're either competing with that Spanish style, or you're competing with that Dutch total football, right? In Germany, it's probably a lot. It's Germany's still slower. The build-up is slower, but it's a lot more structured. The emphasis is on positioning. It's on technical skills. In France, it's pace, it's flair. Um, they're all these leagues with the same story. I think Italy is one of these leagues where the build-up is slower, but you're supposed to be tactically able to read the movement of the ball, position yourself accordingly. You've got to be really physical because the center halves that they still use, they're pretty robust. There's these elements that if he can take the pace of the game that he goes when he plays with Senegal and bring that to playing for Chelsea in a game where Chelsea 9 times out of 10 are going to have the most um, are going to have
Possession.
the most possession. That's it. I feel like he could still contribute. Think Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva came from PSG. Before that, he was at AC Milan. He, that PSG, that French league wasn't the quickest, wasn't the most robust, but your feeling is that he still came and was able to contribute, which I thought was was pretty good at his age. And I know we're talking about one of the best centre backs in the world, even when he came later on in his career. But you can't ignore the football IQ that exists. And if Koulibaly is actually as smart as I think he is, you're likely to get a solid player out of this man.
Yeah, absolutely. You will get a solid player, man. I mean, yeah, he will be playing at a less, like what you said, Chelsea will have most of the possession, meaning that he will be playing at a team that will be controlling the game. So there will be less pressure on him defensively. So yeah, I think it's a slam dunk. It's just that when he starts playing against teams that actually do attack, that's going to be interesting to
It's going to be
watch.
a wake up call. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
let's see what
So
happens after that.
I just have a question for you though. That um, having watched the later rounds of AFCON,
mm,
Koulibaly didn't really impress me that much at AFCON. Um, to me, he looks slow now, and that's why I don't know. Like Koulibaly was always in my memories of him with this big, robust, fast centre back, and I don't think that's him anymore. And that's where my concerns come. Like he's been considered one of the better centre backs in world football for a long time. I think we've had the discussion before where I've actually questioned that.
Yep.
I think it was you and I, wasn't it, Ru?
It was all of us, yeah. No, you rightfully so have concerns about if he's really that guy or if he's a red herring, which I think is fair. I guess
Yeah.
I have the belief that he can make it, and if he doesn't, heck, he's not playing for my team.
As I said, like, can I just digress here quickly,
Yep.
lads? I just want to quickly introduce you to one of our special guests who's actually joining the stream today. Batsi, how are you, lad?
What up, Chappy? How you doing, guys?
Good, good, good. Good,
I
good, good.
believe I know that fella.
Yes, I do know that fella. He's talking right there. What's up, bro? How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. How are you doing?
Good. How's it in New Zealand?
No, I'm in Perth at the
Oh,
moment.
you're in
I'm
Perth. You're in Perth. You see, I knew it was somewhere
Yeah.
like down under. Yeah.
Hey, Batsi, how are you doing, man?
I'm good, son. How's it going, man?
I'm good. I'm good.
Dope,
Sweet.
dope. It's
Oh,
nice to be here, man. Thanks for the
So,
invite.
please don't pick
Glad
on
to
him.
Awesome.
He is a Man United fan, so you just have to bear with him.
Here we go.
I see what happened here. Chappy was getting all the heat, and he's like, "Nah, I need to split this heat. It's too much, huh?"
Yeah, no, mate. Me, I'm Liverpool through and through, fam.
Okay,
I
cool.
just like to play the role of Switzerland. That's my issue.
I see. I see.
So, at the moment, but what we're actually having a quick discussion about is Koulibaly's transfer to Chelsea.
Okay.
I've actually got my thoughts on it. That
Yep.
I don't know. I guess I'll ask the question. What are your thoughts on Koulibaly?
I think he was good 2 years ago. Like if they had gotten him 2-3 years ago, it would have been a top transfer. Now it's just it's a good transfer because they've lost like so many defenders. So they have bolstered their defense. I don't think he's as good as they're making it out to be now, but it's still a really, really, really solid transfer. I think, I mean, they're losing Christensen and what's his face? Who went Rudiger.
Rudiger.
Yeah.
I think if you're losing Rudiger and getting Koulibaly, that's not bad. Like it's almost like you've upgraded. I mean, Rudiger's really, really good, but yeah, it's dope. They've done good business. I'll give him that, but he's being overrated. I will say that.
But gents, let's not get carried away because we still got lots to talk about. We still got Zinchenko, Lewandowski. We've got this Man United's brought in Argentinian, is he?
Yeah, we're gonna win the league.
Yeah.
I love the confidence, buddy. I love the confidence.
Well, you did beat Liverpool in Singapore, Malaysia,
Oh,
4-0.
yeah.
So
Yeah, we won a trophy. Yeah, United hasn't won a trophy in years. Look at us. Huh?
Okay.
Oh man, someone's gotta say it.
Yeah, I'm happy it's
No,
not me.
we're just getting it out the way now.
Yeah, just get out of the way.
So, as Rue mentioned there, Robert Lewandowski is actually signed. Well, the transfer has been agreed upon between the two clubs. So Lewandowski, I believe it's £42 million transfer from Bayern Munich through to Barcelona. Both clubs have both come out, as you can see. Big ol' Fabrizio is confirming all the things there that it's done. It's been reported previously that he's already agreed as personal terms. Interesting how they're able to get 42 million for a player who's well into his 30s when they couldn't pay more than 35 million for a certain I don't even want to say his name anymore. He hurts me too much.
Look, for me, I feel like I know how people rate Lewandowski and say he scores so many goals. I feel like this is such a terrible deal. I don't think. Um, Look, will he shine at Barcelona? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think Barcelona did really good business when they got Rafinha in the door, but Lewandowski for me is he proven in the Spanish La Liga? That's really something that we'll have to wait and see because in Bundesliga, man, it's Bayern. I mean, dude, they're scoring goals. Of course, you know they're the best team in Bundesliga. They always win the league every single year. Of course, he's gonna have goals in there, but will he have the same opportunities in Barcelona? I don't know, man. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys,
Honestly, I
Robert
think he's gonna
Lewandowski is
bang.
class. Sorry, go ahead.
I agree with your statement there. I think he's absolutely quality.
He's
He's
class,
gonna
mate.
bang.
He's class, mate. You can't say that about Bobby Lewandowski. That dude is class no matter the age. What is he now? 33?
Yeah, it's 33.
34? And he's going to Spain. He's not coming to England. That dude's going to turn oaks. No disrespect. Lewandowski is class, bro.
Yeah.
You can't ignore that. Like, you can't say, oh, yeah, he was playing for Bayern. He was doing the same thing for Dortmund. This dude
Yeah.
is a machine.
No,
He's
a
built
bad one.
different. He's a
And he
bad
scores
man.
goals
He's
for
built-
Poland. Like
Yeah,
Poland.
yeah. Yeah.
Like
Poland. He gets ball from
Poland-
United Cash.
Are Poland even in the World Cup this year? I don't even think they are. I'm just putting that out. I'm just gonna throw that in there. But
He ain't there.
but I will say he is legit. Like
Yeah.
he is so legit, it's ridiculous. But I do think he with a striker, it's not easy to be at that level
Absolutely.
for that long. And I don't know. Look, he's definitely gonna score goals. He's that good, but I don't think he's gonna have the impact that people expect. Because not only because he's coming from the best team in Bundesliga, but he's also coming to a Barca side that is struggling. You know, so I think that's also gonna
Absolutely.
play a role in how much he's going to bang. It's like Cristiano. Cristiano came to United and he still banged, but he's in a whack team, so it's not going to count for anything. So that's also something you may need to factor in this move. Hopefully, it'll go well for him, but because I think he's amazing. But there are question marks on whether he's going to bang at the level that people think he's going to.
Homie, did you really just
Absolutely.
try compare Barcelona to Man United?
Oh yeah, they're in the same kind of situation.
Oh yeah.
They're 100% in the same situation. Only we have money. That's
Wait,
Speaking
did you
about
just say
money.
Barcelona and Man United are in the exact same situation?
I said they're kind of in
They
the same
technically
situation,
are.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
they technically are.
They
Y'all ain't
technically
even
are.
in the same zip code. Y'all ain't even
100% in the
speaking
same
the
zip code.
Nah,
It's English or
B.
Spanish, bro.
Stop.
Wait,
stop,
Batsi,
Philip.
let's let Rue break it down. So
Yeah,
what are you saying? Are you
what are you
saying
saying? How is it
Barcelona's
different?
higher or Man
We are-
United?
What number?
is lower?
What number did Barcelona come last season?
They came second.
What number did they come the season before?
Didn't they come third or something? I don't watch Spanish league.
They have not dropped out of the top four. They're not experiencing the same level of pressure as Man United. Facts. They don't
But
have the
they're
same
playing
level of
in Europa
competition.
League, Rue.
That's
after they
low
got
for
knocked.
them.
After they got knocked out of the Champions League with
Yeah, but
lighties.
That is
With
so low for
lighties.
them, though. That is
With
low.
Guys,
That's the
there's
same
no
with Man
question
United,
that.
dude.
No. Man United from David Moyes till now. How
Yeah.
many years is that?
Oh, that's 9 years now.
9 years.
Yeah.
9 years with 8 years of trash.
No. But the thing is, look. You're comparing apples and oranges when you're saying La Liga and Premier League, right?
Yeah.
Because
So how are we then?
remember,
So why say the statement that Man United and Barcelona are in the same realm if we're comparing apples and
because they
oranges?
both
It's the
both
decline.
played in Europe, exactly, in
It's
Europa
the
League
decline.
and the decline, exactly. Yeah.
It's not. It's
Yeah.
not. If an apple is
It's
rotten
hard.
This
and an orange is rotten, they're both rotten, but they rot in different ways.
guys,
That's kind of what I'm looking at.
Absolutely.
They just
It's
both
hard.
Yes.
suck. It's bad for
It-
them right now.
here's my honest to God opinion, right?
Okay.
Barcelona can be horrible and still finish top 4 in La Liga. Man United can't.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
We agree.
Man
Because,
United can't.
We agree.
That's the first
because,
thing.
because La Liga is a farmers league.
Yeah, we
That's
agree.
why.
We
It's
agree
not
on
a
that.
farmers league.
French league. Come
It
on.
is, bro.
Nah. You see, these terms that we've been
Okay, my
using
bad,
lately
my
about
bad,
farmers league and
my
all this
bad.
stuff, that actually
My
really
bad.
annoys me because it's disrespectful to professionals.
No, La
out
Liga
of
is dope.
Just La
But,
Liga, do you know what
but
it is?
Barca will
It's
always
just
make the top
different.
4.
They'll make the top 4, and it's
Yeah.
basic things like they still attract top players. Aubameyang's a really good player. It's unfortunate what happened at Arsenal, but Aubameyang's a really good player. I didn't say he's a world class, but he's a really good player. His numbers speak for themselves. If Lewandowski was here at Dortmund, Aubameyang was supporting cast and contributing, and he's contributed wherever, regardless, right? Aubameyang's a really good player. He still performs. Adama Traore can contribute. Memphis Depay, when he turns it on, can contribute. I think Memphis Depay thinks he's a lot better than he actually is, right? And him going to Man United at that time was the wrong move, but he followed the LVG, whatever. You look at Ferran Torres, very promising. But then Bayern Munich bought Leroy Sané for the exact same reason. Let's not judge that. Barcelona have a lot of little pieces. Your Ricky Puches, your what's that kid's name? The Spanish boy that they love so much.
There's
Um,
Ancelotti, there's
Gavi,
Javi,
that's our Liverpool
Pedri,
guy, bro. We're gonna sign
Pedri.
one day.
No, the striker, the black one. I didn't want to say black.
Oh, Ansu
Fati. So
Yeah, Ansu
I know
Fati,
Taona doesn't feel this kid, but for me, Ansu Fati, when he stays fit from a skill level, that kid is promising. And if they can have some consistency with the right coach in there for a while, think about it. Nobody was lasting more than 2 seasons at Barcelona since Luis Enrique left, right? They were recycling coaches. If Xavi can stay in that seat for 3 consecutive seasons, that team could be a problem.
Hearing you speak, you are 100% agreeing with what we're saying.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You're stating exactly what's happening at United, but it's just at different levels, and it's different stages
I'm
well.
not as I wasn't as optimistic about United at any stage in this deterioration. I was not enthusiastic about anything. But then I'm looking at Ten Hag, and I'm looking at what Ten Hag is doing, and I'm like, okay, they've got a serious guy in there now.
Like
now the
Yeah,
clowns
it's
in the back room. Now they need to toss all the clowns in the back room, get a proper director of football. If you never kicked a lick in your entire life, don't have anything to do with transfers. Let the director of football and the first team manager come together, put their committee and decide who they're going to buy. Don't go in there and say, but I worked under Ed Woodward and David Gill, so I should get... No, you work on the commercial side. Stay away from the footballing matters. Bring footballing people in there. Because then, if there's a... And this is what I've been saying for the last 4 years, and nobody's listened. A competitive Liverpool, a competitive Man United, a competitive Chelsea, a competitive Spurs means Man City can't just do what they want. And they've been doing what they want for years. So if Man United wake up and stop making poor administrative decisions, we can have another competitive league. No one wants Man City running away with it every year. They want a different winner of the Premier League.
I will not allow.
As long as
Liverpool
don't get it.
Nah.
Hey,
Let's.
Hey, Rue.
Yeah.
Rue.
Yeah.
I want to share this with you, brother.
Oh, you went into Zen mode right there.
No. Oh yeah. This is serious.
I said it last time I was on it. He's the best football player in the world. I don't know why people. Why are you laughing for? What, Chris? Why are you laughing for? Why are you laughing for? I'm being serious. I'm being serious. No, you see, I'm talking facts here. I don't do if buts and maybes. I do absolutely. What I'm trying to say, he's the best football player in quality. He's got.
With 3.5 tons.
Okay. My reasoning behind that, brother, there was a lot of if, buts, and maybes in your statement about Barcelona. Right? Yes, they've got youth players. Their older professionals are all over the hill. It's a lot of if, buts, and maybes, man. Let's deal in absolutes.
All right.
Yes, they
Here's an
play.
absolute
They play in
fact.
They play in a weaker league. Yes, I agree. They make the top 4. But to sit there and say they've got young quality players, so do Man United.
Yeah.
Man United have got some
Yeah.
like Marcus Rashford. Let's be honest,
Amazing
he's
players.
absolutely quality player. Yes, he had a rough season last year, but he's quality.
Yeah,
Who's
Guys,
that new
you
kid
can't-
that
you-
you guys are parading around? What's his name? Zidane, the new
Oh
kid.
yeah, Iqbal,
Batsi.
Zidane Iqbal. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
He
another
was
quality
Hannibal.
player coming through
Though-
the youth
and
ranks.
he
Hannibal.
looks good.
The same way you're
Ghana-
naming kids for Barca.
No,
we
but
can do the
No,
same
no, but
thing for with
my
United.
argument is you can't compare Hannibal, Ghana, Tudzebe, and all these guys with the young people at Barcelona. You cannot
Why
compare
not?
them. That's
Why not?
Why not?
They haven't played each other. They're
Because
showing
those
good class. Why not?
no, because those kids aren't on the bench for Spain. These guys are not on the bench for England.
Yeah,
They're
no,
not on the
Zidane-
bench at any
Nah,
national
but-
level.
Zidane plays for the
Okay,
national
hang
team
on.
of Iraq. Hannibal
Oh
plays
my
for the national
God.
team of whatever, you know. And
Oh my
Pelestri is on the
God.
national team for Argentina.
Oh my
Hang on,
plays with
God.
hang on,
Messi,
straight
bro.
up. Jadon Sancho, pretty
Yeah.
much a starter for England.
For England, you know,
Rashford, he's a starter for England.
But
That
those
guys
aren't
can't
juniors
say-
anymore. Those
How
guys
old
aren't
are they?
juniors
How
anymore.
old are they?
No, guys, these
20,
guys
21.
have been in the mainstream of football for the last 4 seasons. The guys in Barcelona only got their call-ups and things last season. You can't compare them to.
Exactly. As far as I'm concerned, I'd rather have the guys at United
Who are-
because they've got more
yeah.
experience.
How
and
old
they've
is
been-
I'd rather-
how old is Fati? Ansu Fati.
Ansu Fati's like 17, 18 or something
Ooh.
like that. Like he's young.
He's gonna be a
That's-
problem.
You see what I mean?
He's gonna be a
But
problem.
he's not a problem yet.
Yeah, he's not. He's not.
Whereas Sancho is a problem now.
And he's
Rashford's a
only
problem
21.
now.
Sancho's a problem now.
I take
Sancho-
that back. Sancho's a problem.
Sancho's
Sancho's-
he's a
Sancho's
problem
Remember, he
now.
was carrying up trees at Dortmund 2 years
Oh
ago. bro.
yeah, oh yeah. He was
Yeah,
91.
that's
months ago.
Dortmund. That's a Farmers League. Come on, guys. Come
Sancho
on,
is-
boys.
I
Come on,
digress.
boys.
Ansu Fati's
Look,
actually
look.
19.
I
He's
will
only 2
19.
years
say,
younger. He's only 2 years
I will-
younger than Rashford, bro.
Yeah.
I will say, Barcelona has a hype machine when it comes to its youth. So
Bloody
you
Adama
wanna
Traore was
also
a world
take-
beater.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You
And
want to
we all know
take
he's
that
not.
with you know what I mean? You want to be conservative with your hype when it comes to Barcelona kids. So yeah.
Gents.
That's what I'm saying. Let's deal in the absolutes, the things that are actually true in the moment.
Right now.
Barcelona are rebuilding from a pretty low base.
Yeah.
They actually
Absolutely.
are broke,
Yeah.
trying to
Absolutely.
get rid of
Yeah.
players. Look at Frankie de
Absolutely.
Jong. They want to get rid of him because they can't afford him.
Yeah. And we're just crying. Come home, Frankie.
To be honest, that's actually a bit sad. That even
It's
though
so
they
sad.
didn't pay
It's
his-
so
they
sad.
didn't pay his wages, he still does want to
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah. It's so sad.
I don't know.
No, but
Makes
if
us
he
feel
leaves,
bad.
if he leaves, do they pay him the money he's owed? Because it's 17 million.
Yeah.
They
Also,
owe him money, they have
this
to
is a
pay.
chess game, eh? This is a chess game because if he comes out at any point and he says that I'm ready to leave or I've been negotiated and personal terms have been agreed with Man United, that's his loyalty bonus gone as well. So there are parts of this that there are parts that he cannot publicly say he's agreed or
Yep.
anything. He has to
Yep.
go with the team like he loves it. But you don't be shocked when he comes to United. He's like, whew, I really wanted to be here, but I wanted my 20 mil. You know, it's a chess game. He needs his
He
money.
needs his money.
Yeah.
And
His money.
Barcelona, as we all know,
But
they're in €1 billion worth of debt.
Yeah. Yeah, and right
They
now,
need to find
yeah.
ways to even register the players that they're signing. Some of they can't even register
yeah,
because their books, they still have that negative salary cap. So it's all about balancing the books.
And it makes sense for them. I mean, yeah, they are actually playing this game really badly for Frankie. He should have been gone by now. He should be with United training because we all know that transfer
Absolutely.
wants to happen, but they want to hold on to that 20 mil as hard as they can, which is sad.
Because they need it.
Yeah, which is sad for
They
Frankie.
need it. I think it's pathetic. United,
Yeah, it's
big one. United
Look,
need to get
personally,
the player in. Barcelona broke. They need the money. It's
yeah.
silly. It's all silly.
Personally, I think Barcelona need to just do one more transfer for me. For me, listen, Barcelona, please sign Bernardo Silva. Remove him from that team, please.
Yeah, he needs to leave the Premier League. He's making a C5. I'm done with him. He's too good.
Please go.